What's up, guys? Andy here, as always, with Soblue Productions. Glad to be back with Taylor Hawley.
How's it going, everybody?
We have the Lowtown Throwdown 2018 presented by Dynamic Discs. As always, thank you to our sponsors, Prodigy, FlighTowel, and Hat Tip. We got a great one for you. It's the first tournament here at Loretto Disc Golf. And here's our card. We got some newcomers, some old comers.
Yeah, newbies, oldies, you know, the way you like it, a good mix of everything. So, Ben Page gonna tee it off first here. Shout out to Ben, having a pretty solid 2018 so far this year. A little fun, friendly match him and Jared have had going on all year with their ratings. So Ben tee it off first. You know, having the higher rating for this tournament has been pretty cool. So taking the nice hyzer route over the road, which is pretty common play here. Jared doing the same, but just absolutely mushing a drive.
Yeah, he likes the enforcer, and
he enforced that.
He did.
And newcomer to the Open Division and first time on film for us, Jonathan Moody. Jonathan's also had a pretty good 2018 year,
yes.
Playing a lot of advanced tournaments, but deciding to put the big boy pants on and step into Open. So
yeah, good tournament to do that. And this is Clint Wright, the local also course designer here.
Shout out to Clint.
Possibly partner with Hat Tip. I'm really not sure about that, but,
but
they're in the area, so definitely looking for him to do something here.
Yeah, definitely thinking that he's going to try to show these guys, you know, the course. Don't want to have anybody come in here and show him up on his own course. So yeah, and tricky green here, man. Played this hole a few times over the weekend, and real slippery green, a lot of leaves down there. It's going to see a lot of skips. You got the OB down the road to the right, so you got to be real careful of anything bailing out right. But Jonathan with a smooth little forehand there. Gonna curl up and stay in bounds.
Clint taking a
get in there. Ooh,
pretty solid approach.
Thought he might get a little skip basket there, but just underneath it. And Jared with the jump look here. Jeez Louise.
Really good run.
Yeah. Gave it a go.
Jonathan here, sitting in a 20-ish.
Ooh. Just a little high left. Let it get away from him a little bit.
Yeah. That'd be alright. Ben, a little further putt than I expected.
He got that big flare on that upshot. Skipped way left and about went all the way through the basket there, but great putt.
Yeah, really good putt.
Definitely the start we're used to Ben Page making here, getting him rolling early with the putter. See if Jonathan can this comeback putt here and get off the hole with a 4. Oh no. Both early releases, both left side. Got to think maybe just a little tense, maybe a little bit of nerves.
It's got to be.
You know.
Also, putting with some new putters, actually, some new Soblue PA2s.
Yeah,
that you're familiar with.
To be determined if I made a good decision. Right before the round, I was like, "Hey, Jonathan, here." Night before, I was like, "You should work on putting these in your bag. Just go with it."
Coming off the PA3s, so nothing too much different. Just no
not too
bead,
crazy, but
whatever. But
yeah, a little more stable in no bead, and we'll see if he can get it figured out. And you know, unfortunately, taking the 5 on the first hole, gonna have a lot of work left to do. But moving into the woods here. Oh, and that I don't know if I saw a splash or not, but that was hugging that line here. Interesting little hole on hole 2. You've almost kind of got like a double green or a circle 2 and a circle 1 green. You'll see a creek kind of make a big sort of S shape right through the heart of this fairway. So Jerry getting lucky, belling out right. Clint looking to just fly the front part of that creek. Should be safe. And Jonathan electing to go forehand here. Oh man,
just catching that tree.
That's a dirty little tree. Just not a big tree, but right in the middle of that fairway.
Yeah, we were talking about the tree during the round. As ace runs on the left side, that's kind of what you got to miss. So
yeah, got to find a way to. It's funny. plate it makes you just have to flex around it, which is, you know, a little tougher than just being able to rip something straight at it. But great start for Clint there.
Really good start.
Yeah, birdie for the course designer.
Yep.
Always how you want to get rolling. Jared with a little tester putt here. You got the creek behind the basket here. Leaves are going to slide. No fear. Oh, yeah.
Canned.
Canned. Like some worms.
And Ben was,
unfortunately,
in between the lines.
I love when we finish
Each other's.
sentences.
Yeah.
How you
Good
putt.
Very good putt.
And Jonathan going to tap in here for the 3. So, Jared, Clint, great start.
Yep. Popping them loose. 2 birdies, 2 holes.
Throwing down the deuce. Popping them loose and throwing down the deuce. Hey guys. My name's
Jared.
Jared Neal. Hi, Jared. Moving on to hole 3, which is a par 3 at 283 feet. And Jared taking the hyzer line.
Really good throw.
Yeah, a couple different lines here. Hyzer line out to the right. You'll see some guys go up the gut here. Maybe a turnover shot or a forehand. Looks like Clint's going to try to dial in this turnover. And you got to really commit to the height and the line because you can't let it get too wide with those trees to the left. Really makes you keep a narrow turnover, so you got to get the right height on it. And it looks like Clint did a jam-up job there.
A very jam-up job for sure. Ben also electing the backhand. Coming out a little early. Going to be a touch short, but not a problem here.
And J Mood electing to throw the lone forehand on this card was definitely my shot of choice for whatever that's worth.
Yeah, and he's got some sneaky forehand distance.
Yeah, for sure. Ben left himself a little short here. Giving it a go. Just not quite enough. Ooh, that was smooth. Seems to be dialing in a little. Last hole was, you know, a little rushed, but smooth, and that one was not rushed and smooth. Ooh, Ben with a little dial back there. Yeah.
Non-rush.
Oh, that's way to
Good call, good focus.
stay composed and take care of business. And Clint with the park job. Oh, wait. Nice job.
But wait, there's more.
But wait. He's closer.
Dead center.
Yep. And if I can give a shout out to Jonathan, not many people can come out to the disc golf course in shorts and a hoodie. So
Taylor's fashion tips.
yeah, there you go. And he gone.
Here we go, hole 4, 328 feet. Another par 3.
Yeah.
This hole, you kind of want to play it like this. Bring in the hyzer.
Blink.
Settle in by the basket. There is a Mando pole with an American flag kind of on the left.
America. Yeah, I think, you know, majority of these guys are going to take a little hyzer shot. It's downhill. The shape of the green should work the disc right to left automatically, but Clint just little on top of that was a little more focused about keeping the disc down and kind of rolled it just a little. So
They'll crank up some Wayland here in a minute.
Ben Page taking aim here. Oh, what a kiss.
Look at that kick.
Ooh.
She's a bitch.
That reminded me of the tree counter from
Oh
Eric
gosh.
Stevenson.
Oh man.
His fellow Huntsville mate, I believe.
Yeah, smooth little pull from Jonathan there.
Good job.
Oh boy, that's gonna be a tough little spot. This grouping of trees right there. I don't know if that's one tree that kind of went into 3, or if that's 3 trees at one root. Whatever, same difference. Obstacle nonetheless. And
Yeah, I know you've mentioned before. This course used to. They did a bunch of recent changes. Took out a lot of trees, and now this area right here that they threw into is a lot more open, which opens up this putt. But that tree is there, which is a very big distraction and obstacle.
yeah, and after playing it a couple of times, I mean, it puts a lot of weight on where you land on this green, because you cannot land to the right, or you have to picture that or move around it, putt around it, deal with it. It's so crucial to be on the left side of this basket. So you've seen it mess with a couple guys there in their putts. Very nice.
Yep.
I'm getting to see Jonathan lay his first true putt down. I guess the one on the last hole had a little distance on it, the comeback putt, but Clint taking the 3 there, and looks like Ben Page going to get out here with possibly the lone birdie.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Can't be stealing Jared's oh yeah now for Ben.
Jared could have hit his putt.
He could have.
Or an oh yeah.
You're right.
Not they didn't try. I'm not, no diss to Jared.
Oh yeah.
But there you go.
So
through 4 holes, it's
Ben getting one back
Yeah.
to get within 1 there. So, and again, this is to give y'all a little heads up about the course. You're going to see a theme here on this front 9. Most of these holes are going to be wooded, and then you're going to see a drastic change when we move to the back 9. So, if you're a woods player, you're definitely wanting to capitalize on these holes. And
Jared capitalized on that tee shot.
and hole 5 being one of those holes, because it's a score separator. It's a really tight, tough gap that if you don't get through, you will not get a birdie look. So definitely a hole to separate yourself. And see most of these guys taking this hyzer line. Clint just, maybe a foot too wide to the right, so close to having that dialed in. And then you're gonna see Jonathan
Or not see.
take a route the camera couldn't even follow. It was so crazy.
Fun fact, Clint Wright, course designer, says that is the West Beavis route.
Shout out to, or should I say, hat tip to Mr. Beavis himself.
Yes.
Ben with a little straddle outside the circle putt here. Ooh, a little bunny hop. Oh, and just like, wanted that one to just come back a little, but bunny hop was not quite right. Didn't have his good luck rabbit tail on that
Bunny
one.
hop 0, Loretto 1.
Yep. Boom. And let me tell you,
That's a putt.
that was a good looking putt there.
I told you, but you were supposed to tell me. I'm sorry, I jumped into that one.
You were thrown into it. See what I did there?
I do.
Yeah.
Jared looking outside the circle, looks like.
I think, right at it. And going to play longer than that uphill. What a great putt. Just got the spin, let the disc do the work. Solid 2 there for Jared. Oh, yeah.
Never missing an opportunity.
No, never. And a testy little comeback putt here for BP. Oh. Finding the chastity belt. And if I could say one thing, I know I say it locally all the time, I haven't said it on camera yet. If there's one sound in disc golf that I hate the most,
Is that?
it is that chastity belt.
What about a good stretch in the background?
Well, if that depends on what kind of noises that stretch is making. I don't quite know what was going on there at the bottom of the hill, but
Jared and Clint kind of making a little separation. But Ben and Jonathan do not look to fall behind too far.
so gonna move us to hole 6, 233 foot uphill par 3, green sloping left to right. You're gonna see 2 routes here, kind of a left to right along the traditional fairway route, which your righties are gonna throw forehand or turn over backhand, or you're gonna see the hyzer route that Jared took. Really prickly, hairy route, but it is there. You just kind of get it up, let the disc fall out of the sky and around the basket. And so course designer Clint, even though he didn't design the fairway to the right, is going to take the route to the right. Oh, and again, a foot off from being perfect. Shout out to BP for the rare forehand here.
Yeah, and you can see he corrected off Moody's mistake, just kind of holding it out a little to the left a little bit, definitely getting it up some more, letting the disc fall down.
Yeah, just a little difference in elevation. Oh no. Wow.
Harry it is.
Harry it is. Some would say, since this was really close to Halloween, that it is hairy scary.
You may be right. That was a good putt.
That might could quite possibly be the lamest joke I've ever said on Soblue Productions.
Not your best.
Not my best. Sometimes you just gotta go with it, and then sometimes you think you should go with it and you just shouldn't, and that was one of those times.
Look, Jared knows all about you going with it.
Nice. Good
Couple
comeback.
good, yeah.
Great comeback from a bogey.
3 good deuces there already.
Yep.
Clint, unfortunately, tapping in the bogue.
Unfortunately. Yep. So,
Jonathan getting 2 back.
yeah, back to red numbers now. Or not back to red numbers, but first time in red numbers.
Yeah.
So we want to see.
This hole here
This is a funny little hole.
plays about like that. You want to throw something pretty overstable. Maybe get a skip flare down low or just ride the hyzer like Jonathan's doing. Those are basically the 2 ways that I would imagine you would draw this up. Or, in your case...
You didn't see me play. Yeah, you should see me. I threw a forehand roller with an H1. So literally just ripped it down the middle and let it be a super stable adjust. It turns out left and worked out pretty well. But yeah, traditionally, these 4 shots.
Yeah, that's 4 great shots.
Beautiful. And wow, the
And-
longest one is 20 and some change.
Yeah,
Very nice.
good putt.
Oh yeah. Like that one just kind of gave out on him. Didn't quite get the
Yeah.
full push he was looking for there. Oh, Ben Page. Rare inside the circle miss. And Moody gonna capitalize on that and
Yes,
get
he
struck
is.
back on the 2 of them. So he's getting a little swag about himself. There you go. Got ourselves a 3-way tie for second.
Jared continues a little bit of dominance.
Yeah, pushing forward, doing what he needs to do, and staying on pace. So, super cool hole here, and I would probably say maybe the toughest 2-hole stretch on the course here, 8 and 9. What you're about to see, really beautiful fairway that works left to right, but it is a slow, straight kind of working left to right. You got to be very technical with. Jonathan electing to go kind of crazy out there, forehand route.
Pretty bad kick, unfortunately.
Yep, gonna leave some work left. And that was almost perfect. You get to those pine needles, would have been real good.
Luckily, it sat down. Looked like so. Clint also going turnover.
And that is perfect.
Perfect.
Perfect. So yeah, I think Ben and Jonathan gonna have some upshot work left. Oh no, that's going hard left. Get on back here. Get on back here.
Wow.
Where is he looking? Oh, what a fantastic
Right there.
shot. What? Who am I?
Duh, you didn't see that route?
Right, I'm sorry. Jeez. What was I watching?
Mm.
Ooh, and that could be a little tester, like that curled up behind that tree back there.
Mm-hmm.
So Ben with the tree to pole, a little kiss there and getting away with it, taking the 3, high fives all around.
What are they laughing about? It's a normal 3.
Yeah, I mean, going on the scorecard is a 3.
Clint, what a phenomenal drive.
That was
Drop into.
definitely showing everybody how to play the hole. So getting one back on Jared there, closing the gap to 3. Definitely something you want to do before you get out of the woods here.
Yes. And before we're going into hole 9, which is 302 feet, another par 3, you see there Amando to the right, protecting from hole 4. And this gap is, without a doubt, the hardest gap on the course.
But Ben and Clint taking dead aim.
Great shot.
No fear.
Jared and Clint.
Why do I do that?
I don't know.
I do that all the time. I don't think they mind, you know?
They probably don't. I mean,
It probably happens to them a lot. I mean, they're both from the Huntsville area. They're like 3 points difference in rating.
they both throw, 1,000 feet.
Disc.
Ben is a very long thrower. He'd tell you himself.
Yeah, like Jared does it in 1 and Ben does it in 2, right? But it's 1,000. I mean, they both throw 1,000 feet.
Yeah.
These
One place for Prodigy, one place for Dynamic.
Good upshot there. Not at all the situation he wanted to be in after missing the Mando, but he's a professional, so he knows how to come back from that.
Yeah, and kind of a big putt here for Clint. He's had a couple holes in a row that have, I mean, he parked the last one, but a couple of putts that have just fallen a little short.
Yes, sir.
That one there, though, getting cued back in, so pretty
Not
putt.
short.
Not short.
Good putt. Good. That was a deuce.
Good
Yeah.
bid. That was a deuce.
And Moody with a little work.
Yeah, for a 3. So this is one of those that can kind of change the course of your round here.
Yeah.
Boom.
Great putt.
That's a good putt.
Yeah, it is. I'm slowly feeling better about my decision to put the PA2s in his bag. I say that. It's not like I was like, Jonathan, you're taking these, but
Yeah.
suggested it. He liked it and went with it. So ultimately his decision. But
Interesting fact. I don't think there's many discs past the basket on this hole.
yeah, I mean, that's with all the trees and everything, you just usually not going to get there. But I probably said it before. If there's one person that's going to do it, Kool-Aid Man Jared Neal is the one to do it. So there you go. After 9, Jared birdieing 7 of the 9 holes to start out of the gate. So looking to be super hot right now. Clint 3 back, and there you got some to follow. So kind of what I spoke about earlier here, you're going to see a huge shift change in the style of golf that's going to be played here. Going to move to a more open, but way more OBs and some tight fairways and places you got to land here. So
Yeah. So Clint and Jared both electing for the hyzer over the OB, and
that is beautiful.
yes, if that was part of the election, he won.
Majority vote
Yes.
or electoral college.
All of the above. Jonathan was challenging.
He tried.
He tried.
He tried. Coming up just short.
We'll see what old BP's got here.
Really getting out over that OB line, but trusting that disc. Whoop, 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 whoop. Look at you. A little tappy two shoes over there. With your fancy footwork.
They don't call me Tappy Two Shoes for nothing.
Bazinga.
Great putt.
Yeah, Clint.
Wave
Clint,
to the fans.
feeling it. Back on track there.
It's always nice when you hit a putt and people clap for you.
Was there people clapping?
Oh, I'm sure there was. He waved.
There was a hoedown going on.
There was also.
I do remember that.
Yeah, shout out to the music that you hear. Also, shout out to the great putts there.
Dixieland hoedown going on right across the field. Boom. And we're gonna have our first look at a potential star deuce.
The first look.
Oh, tappy two shoes, wedding, first look. Fill in the blank there.
Jared bobbing his head to the hoedown music. And there it is. Star birdie.
That is a star 2, my friends.
Which honestly should be for an open card.
Yeah.
You should expect to see that. Going into hole 11, it's a 401-foot par 3.
Oh my. Get on it.
Get down on it.
Ooh, hey. I like it.
Yes.
Look at it.
We did
Little-
measure this hole a little shorter than 401.
Is it
During
378 or something? Or?
Right at 380, I believe.
Like maybe Jared was getting a little Cotton Eye Joe going on right there. Ended up coming up just a little short.
He
And
did.
you're gonna find out here soon. Short is not necessarily good at all.
I
Yeah,
think they're both about to find that out, possibly.
yeah, I think so. It is in bounds, so the OB line you see that runs down the fairway takes a hard turn to the left, short of the tree line. So Ben gonna try to not make that mistake here. I'm gonna need this to push. Oh yeah, just making the corner there. Sweetness. And here you go. Speaking of first looks,
Yeah.
here's your first look at Harry's situation. Well, second look, I guess.
Good shot.
Good out, yeah. I don't know where that went, but
Jared finding the gap.
oh, this is silly. Oh my goodness, you gotta be kidding me. Whoop whoop. Oh, a little Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. Make the long birdie putt and jump over the big fat stick. Golly.
Wow. Good putt.
Boy, when they say never a dull moment with Jared Neal, I mean, you start pulling out like,
I'm telling you, we're going to make him a plaque with that quote on it.
hey, I'm all for it.
There's
Let me
other
see it.
quotes that you have said in the past that will go on it as well.
I might go on this little Mother Goose riddle spree and see how many more riddles I can pull out. Ooh! Go show that basket some love, boy. Nice. First
He
kiss,
did.
first
He did.
look, first kiss, you know. Anyways, back to disc golf. A couple of really good birdies there.
Yeah, hole 12, 278.
Ben, I did it again. Jared and Clint are just going at it right now.
They really are. Both electing for the turnover main gap.
And Jared's going to get his just barely flex out at the end. Not finished pushing right, so that should be.
As long as you don't go too long, left or right, that's looking good.
Oh my. BP with the forehand game. What is this? I see you, boy. That was solid.
Update, that went through the basket.
Yeah, I think it did. I think it got robbed. Jonathan also letting him go forehand there. Should be just around circle
A
edge.
little early.
Look to be pretty good. And this would be Clint for the turkey.
It would. Solid putt would be as well.
Very nice. And that's two in a row just off of the
Two
lip
squeakers.
of the basket. Yeah.
Love tap. Yeah, Jonathan just inside the circle.
Boy, he is looking more confident by the hole with that putt right now. Look at him. Got his little walk going on. Got it. Dialing it in. It's to be recovering after that first hole and to get going. You could easily just like have crumbled and
Oh yeah, he's
shut down and not had a good round. So
he's starting to make a run for it. But if Jared has anything to say about it,
yeah,
he's heating up. Actually, he's not heating up. He is
he is hot.
he's on fire.
On fire. Well, there you go. Keeping the 3-stroke lead, but second star frame
Yep.
on this course so far. So fun little hole here. Hole 13, 361 feet, par 3, downhill. Left and right OBs. And this, I mean, before I could even say it, this little gap you got to hit, and Clint just dialed it in there.
Yeah. So follow the leader.
Not follow the big arm guy that throws past the holes. Like that is like on
That was
another
up
hole.
there.
Yeah, that's
He was-
crazy.
That was a throw for about 100 more feet.
And this looks to be it'll stable out. Oh yeah, pretty good line here. Very nice.
Very nice.
How much?
J Mood.
Looks to be very good as well. 3 really good shots there.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't preach enough. That basket, just because of the way the trees kind of come in at the end, it's real hard to hit that gap. Can't believe Jared found the gap here. Oh my god.
Oh my gosh.
If he had done that 2 of the last 3 holes with the silly gaps he found, I would have lost it. Great putt.
Mm-hmm.
Got to get one back there. Could be big.
Yeah, he said, "Don't forget about me. I'm right here."
This is my course, literally.
Yeah.
Jonathan, solid. Great 2.
This is a good 2 to get.
It is. It's a tough, because if you don't get in the gap, you have no chance at it. I mean, there's no long putt you can hit. There's just, I mean, you're going to be in the junk and not be able to get anything done. So there you go, Jared giving 1 back to the field, or at least to the card.
Right.
Moving on to hole 14 here. Big hole, Andy.
It is, and you can see Clint got a little too much of that one.
It's tough.
Not coming out of the trees.
Right, because I mean, to throw the shot he threw, you got to really get over the OB line, and it's so hard to make yourself commit to that because you're thinking that if you don't turn over on it, you're gonna bail out and be OB.
Do that.
And Ben Page gonna decide to lay down the roller here, and that is looking tasty.
That was humming.
Like, that's making me think about Thanksgiving dinner already. Tasty.
Can't wait. Moody going with the flex and seal.
Yeah, that's on a, oh, really? Gonna chop the boat up and put it back together.
Jared's in there somewhere. Saw his legs. There he is.
Oh, yeah.
Electing for the crush.
And that is, oh, no.
Similar to Clint, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a problem you're going to have with a big arm. You're going to try to get all on it. And
Just all on it.
easy to turn it over.
Yep.
Not wanting to go out of bounds left. Clint,
Oh, wow.
going to catch a tree.
That got through a lot of stuff,
I think it did.
surprisingly. Still going to be, you know, I don't know if he's going to even quite get a look, but... And
But yeah,
Jonathan with the quick play.
There is the difficulty with this green.
Yeah, and I think that's what really, really makes this a par 4. It's just how difficult it is to get in the green. I mean, even if you're putting from outside of this, it's just tough. So, and unfortunately, update, Ben Page rolling through the fairway. I mean, that roller was like having sweet potato casserole, turkey, mac and cheese, gravy, like all in one, just like too tasty. So.
He might have mixed them up a little too much.
Right, you only need like a good meat and a good side and some yeast rolls, and he just went for all of it there. So Jared a little short on his 3 attempt.
Yeah, you can see the tailwind affecting both of them.
Yeah, and you can tell me just the way, like, so Jonathan's not been straddle putting since the first hole and was forced to straddle there because of that gate, and that's not his comfort putt, you know. So just a really tough gate to get into this basket. And you see Clint's disc made it a good ways up.
It really
there,
did.
Had a chance there and just nose downed it. Solid hole. I mean, I always talk about, it's aggravating when you only throw the disc 3 times but take a full, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
It's really frustrating.
On the bright side, I mean, he can look at that and say, I just threw a roller
too good.
600 feet.
Yeah, right. I mean, I didn't throw a bad shot. I just threw a shot too good.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and there it is through 14. It's starting to be a pretty tight group here.
Yeah, I mean, Moody and Ben have played good disc golf, so you can't give them any kind of leeway. They're gonna make up some strokes here. So fun little hole here. Gonna see a lot of guys take a hyzer, land a little shorter in the fairway because the more aggressive you get, the tighter this fairway gets with these OB lines that are left and right. So most of these guys
gets the green light.
Nice.
Which also shout out
to the volunteers, man. Thank y'all for, if y'all are watching, and even if you're not, to the guys that played, we really appreciated having the volunteers out there. Green lighting, letting you know, and more than anything, helping if you turned it over and went into the thick stuff to find your disc. So, and Jonathan, a little slip on the pad there.
Maybe lucky enough.
Might get away with it. See what we got here.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, no. Just a bit OB. Just a bit outside.
He was looking a little too excited for that red flag.
I can see it in Jared's eyes.
Oh.
Watch out.
Oh, wrong, almost with a disc to the neck.
Yeah. And the red light. I think even if it was inbound, you're getting the red light because you almost hit the volunteer there.
Jared with
Ooh.
Very windy upshot.
Yeah.
Floaty.
Yeah, we had a couple of instances where the wind got a little heavy out here. Didn't really blow a whole lot all weekend, but when it did, it was strong. And that's a great touch shot for Jonathan there with the wind blowing. And over that OB area, having to get the height right.
Yeah, and Ben looking pretty textbook in the fairway.
Yeah, definitely want to take aim here. That needs to get out quick. Oh, I think that's trouble.
Yeah, I mean, that has to be.
Yeah, the way
Out of
that OB
bounds.
line is down there. I just got it too hot with that wind. I mean, you've seen the crosswind the last couple of throws and let that disc get open face and two up. And you see Clint saw that and was like, that's the last thing I'm doing. Keep this disc down. So,
Yeah, good adjustment there.
Yep. And yeah, Ben going to be putting for 4 here, unfortunately.
Uphill at about 27, 28 feet.
Boom.
Easy peasy.
Lemon squeezy.
Good putt, Ben.
Jared going to look to
Follow suit.
And that unfortunately going to be a 5.
It is.
And
Clint
the
with
door-
a big door.
The door's open. A big door's open. Chance to get 2 here. Oh, no. Oh, man. Like the door was too... You know when, like, it's too good and you know, like that's what that was right there.
That's sad. That's unfortunate.
And Moody,
Solid
great,
putt.
great comeback for the 4 there after going to be off the drive. So showing some poise. Jared with the tap in there.
Not so love tap on the end.
Yeah.
Although, that's a tough one to move on from.
Yep.
Still his box.
Yeah.
Got hole 16, 243 feet. Pretty interesting little hole here. It's a hole you want to deuce, but you got this ceiling right off the tee box. Almost forces you to throw forehand to keep it low.
And Ben Page, I am so impressed with the forehands right now. Just has been dialing them in all around.
Not surprised to see the forehand from Moody.
Should be basket high, just a little left. And Jared is going to elect to throw this backhand here. Just have to, the ceiling's a little low for it.
It is.
But it's there if you want it to be. That should finish a little right of the basket.
And he is a little short, as you can tell.
Yeah, it tends to be a miss here. Just the OB creeps in on that left side. So it makes you not really want to get where you challenge it too much. And so it's a typical miss to be a little short here. Jonathan as well. I mean, almost basket high, but just a little short. Really not wanting to flirt with it. So, ooh. That's the first one we've seen him miss in a while in this distance when he's been in his normal putting stance.
Definite headwind got the best of him.
Oh yeah. Or should I say, oh yeah.
Questionable, oh yeah, with the bounce.
Oh. Yeah, I didn't see any throughout the weekend. I didn't really see any bad spit outs, but the baskets definitely kind of had a couple that make you want to, where you should just close your eyes and just trust the basket. But and Ben with the proverbial tap into here. Jared with his best Mario impersonation. And that'll move us on to hole 17.
Yes, it will. A par 3, 389 foot shot here. You got a Mando to the right of a pole here. Just right there. Ben
Just right there.
Ben looking for the big hyzer.
Oh, with the backspin.
And ideally, I think most players are going to play for that area, but maybe a little lower for the skip.
This is coming in hot.
Stay up.
Looking
Go
pretty. Settle.
Ooh.
Ooh, with the hit and run. Like a bad drive-by. I don't know. I said that like there's a good drive-by.
I'm not sure.
Oh, no. Anyways, great
That
shot
was-
from
that
Clint
was
there.
textbook.
Yeah, let's move on.
Ice Cream Man could be a good drive-by.
I guess so, maybe. You could always just drive by your friend's house and wave, hey.
Let us know in the comments what a good drive-by would be.
Do it.
That was almost.
That was a good drive.
That was a good drive by Jonathan.
And he's going to take a 2, also known as by is 2 drive-by.
True. We're getting somewhere.
I don't know where, but we're getting somewhere. I know only one place that Ben's getting, and that's
Yeah.
or the birdie. So,
Fantastic putt.
yep.
Jared, almost equidistance from the other side.
A great choice of words there. Boom.
Oh yeah, feeling that one.
With the fist pump.
Can't blame him, man. He's got a great round.
He's loving that basket right
He
now.
is. Shout out to his sponsor, I
There
guess.
you go. Clint with a great drive here.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. It's going to leave Jonathan here. No pressure, but this would be for magic number 3. Boom. There it is.
Indeed.
The 3rd star frame of the round.
Not an easy one.
Just because of the quirkiness of the green and slope. So there you go. Jared going 11 down into 18, taking the 2-stroke lead. Ben first to tee, going to be looking to throw a roller here, I believe. So fun little hole. Mando tree on the Mando pole. That is not a tree. Pole here on the right. Everything fence line inside of that fence is OB. You saw Ben's disc just turn a little too sharp there. Jared also going to try to lay down the roller. And oh boy, that is cooking.
Yes, it is. That needs to get right or curl.
Yeah, I don't. Can he make? I mean, there's no beeline out there, but I don't know.
It's way down there. I mean,
I don't know. But
you're
I
looking
guess,
at hole 4's fairway, I guess. Clint maybe going to take the more traditional big shot. Trying to
flex that out. It's just not. Just not quite flattening.
And, you know, I feel like if he had just a touch less anti-angle,
Yeah, yeah, would've
that
been
had
great.
a chance.
Would have been real great. And Jonathan gonna play a real traditional shot here, just forehand or somebody taking backhand right down the gut. And that is smoked.
Not a traditional distance
No,
to get
that
on
is-
your
that
forehand.
is smoked. Great forehand.
Was the hole 505?
505. Yeah,
I mean, he's looking lower 4s.
yeah. Clint with some work left here. Needs to curl on in. That's gonna be a little long, but give him a putt to try to save the 4. Right? Was out 1.
That's
drop
right,
2,
yeah.
3. Gonna try to save that par 4. Ben throwing one up there just under the basket. Should be a pretty easy 3 there. Wanted that forehand roller, that backhand roller to get around the corner, but not quite. And Moody playing the smart thing. Get up under the basket, take that 3, had a real
Yeah.
solid round. And Jared going out of bounds long and straight. Like, I don't even know how you do that, but he did it. Unfortunately, obviously.
Right.
Oh,
Ooh.
man. And that's a scary miss.
That is a scary
Well,
miss.
And that's one of those things where, especially in tournament round, you really don't want when you are up again. Like, you just putted, you're up again. Everybody's still looking at you. You got to get composed. Wow, and that's a tough way to finish there. Finish with a 6 after such a great round. It was only
Yeah.
2 back of Jared. Jared had just taken an OB. You know he's going to take a 4. I mean, you didn't know he went OB on the tee, but had a chance to at least only be chasing 2.
Good putt there.
Yep. Solid round from Jared there.
Muchly.
Okay. All right. You got me. I don't
Great
know.
round there from Moody.
Yeah, and some mad respect from BP there. Class act, high five. Congratulate him on a great round. First time on an open card and on camera, so solid performance. There you go. Jared smoking it. Ben coming all the way back to only being down 3 and putting himself in prime position to attack this second round. So there you go. Got ourselves a tight little traffic jam right there at tied for 3rd.
Yeah. Congrats on your 7. I mean,
Thanks.
solid round.
Yeah,
I know
that was a
you-
solid round. Didn't do anything spectacular, but played well. And there you go, rounding out the top 9 there. So should be a fun second round. Thanks you guys for queuing in. Super great course. Loved it, enjoyed it, and can't wait to to check out what this back 18 or the second 18 holds.
That's right. As he said, be looking for the final round. Lowtown Throwdown. As always, we appreciate it.
Peace.